Hi there and welcome to a wee special sort of preview show for you. We're having a wee look at the huge game tonight in Germany, in Leipzig, semi-final of the Europa League. Rangers are playing there tonight against RB Leipzig. And X joining me as always, and I need to give him a bit of a thanks actually, because I fucked up and forgot the tripod, and he's had to pop into Argos and buy this contraption that we're using at the moment. So that's the lengths we go to get some content. Commitment. Aye, honestly.
$7.99, I'll never get back.
Get it on your expenses.
Totally.
Right, so I think the first thing we need to talk about, Ek, is the actual occasion itself. Semi-final. I have to say, I think it's kind of getting underplayed a wee bit by some
Somebody needs to talk about it.
Yeah,
I know, it's unbelievable. We're looking at the Scottish club getting to the semi-final of a European competition. Should be major news. I know Gio Vansunis, so I think he's going by opposition Vansunis these days.
Yes,
had a really apt, succinct little bit on Twitter yesterday, just showing the BBC sports page and how there was zero coverage of Rangers being in a European semi-final. We get the message. We get the message. There's a wee bit of tension, I think, between us. But no, Colin, I think that's what it's all about. It's about Rangers coming back. Everything that's just part of the baggage we've been carrying since 2012. Well, we had that before in 2015ish, but. No, it's absolutely unbelievable, and it just kind of defies belief that Rangers have got to this stage after even if we'd been through nothing financially, bankruptcy wise. This just to be in a European semi-final from the league we come from is absolutely stunning, and I just can't wait for tonight, mate.
Yeah, I'm quite calm actually, which I'm not enjoying. I think even within some of our own supporters, I had an interesting exchange the other day there. This guy saying, unless Rangers win the SPFL, the season's a total failure. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know if you can say that. In my lifetime, I wasn't born when Rangers won the Cup Winners' Cup in '72. I have a romantic notion I was conceived that night because I was born the year after, but the maths doesn't quite work out. So I didn't see that, but I seen Aberdeen in a European final, or semi-final. I seen Dundee United semi-final, then a final. Celtic obviously, and Seville, then ourselves. So that's like 4 times in my lifetime. And I'm 50 next year, right? Yeah. So these things happen once every sort of 10, 15 years if you're lucky.
Yeah, you really need to be a really small-minded Rangers fan to work out when you were conceived.
Well, I'm quite small-minded to be fair.
Dundalk in the first cup, 1968 for me. So I was only two and a half when we won coming up in 3 when we won the Cup Winners' Cup. I don't remember it. But Manchester was absolutely everything to all of us. 92, 93, say a goal away for the final, the Champions League, the big one. 92, 93, that was amazing as well. Although not an actual official semi-final, but this is. I think you have to look at everything that we've been through since 2012. It's just to be here is unreal, and I think we've got to kind of drink it in and enjoy it, because I don't know this team we are playing tonight, RB Leipzig. They are special. Yeah. They are. They're 9 points off Dortmund. They're not going to catch Dortmund in second place in the Bundesliga, which was won just there by Bayern Munich. But I think that's again. That's a team who did get a 10 in a row. The RB Leipzig, I think they sacked their manager, Jesse Marsch, the guy who's now at Leeds United. He had a bad first half of the season, and he went in December, and that's basically the only reason they're not probably still contesting the Bundesliga title right now, because since Domenico Tedesco took over, this is a guy who's your worst combination in life. He's Italian born and moved to Germany. Basically the two most frightening football nations in Europe. He's a combination of the two of them. He's a terrific manager. I think they've lost maybe 2 games most since he took over in December. They're absolutely fantastic to watch. We are really up against it tonight, and I've got to be honest, my first priority is that we can enjoy the occasion. We can bring them back to Ibrox next week. Yeah. And just turn it into just be able to sit there. And even in 2008, Fiorentina, I wasn't at the away game, so the first leg was at Ibrox. So to actually be sitting there next Thursday night thinking, if Rangers do this tonight, we're in the European, to be there where we actually for Ibrox to witness Rangers going into a European final would be utterly magical. And my first priority, I think, is not to embarrass ourselves. It's to be able to look back and enjoy this run, because it is a successful season. By all objective judgments, to have got this far. That's my priority. Is that we just, even a 1-goal defeat tonight to me would be a major result. But the problem is Rangers have been so magical in Europe this season, you can't put in past us.
No, I know. And I think what you've just sort of described there in terms of the possibility of being here next week. I mean, the game's on the 5th, on the Thursday. It's my son's 17th birthday on the Friday. I mean, what a birthday present that would be. See Rangers get to a European final. And I think you're right. I think the priority tonight is kind of similar to sort of what we've done in, you know, the previous rounds. You know, just make sure that we're still in tie when we get to Ibrox, and then we've shown here that we can do, especially with the way the crowd gets behind us on these sort of European nights. I think if we're still in a tie tonight, we've got a right chance next week. And
that's what it's all about, to still be in the tie. And I think, listen, I don't want to worry anybody, but if you've had to watch RB Leipzig as I have the past few days, just trying to get a clue about them, it's actually a bit of a pleasure because they're fantastic to watch. You know, they're a scintillating team. Everybody knows about Christopher Nkunku and his numbers. You know, the kind of French. I mean, he's just arrived on the block, you know, fully formed this season. Yeah. He was always promising, but no, he's actually hit the ground running this season. He properly exploded onto the world stage. And RB Leipzig are that kind of club. You know, it formed in 2009. You know, by take the license of a kind of 5th division German side. They ended up coinciding with us in their run up through. You know, we were still playing Champions League 2009, but then we all know what's happened to Rangers. But we're coming through the divisions at the same time as them, even to the point of they were in the second tier for 2 seasons. The same 2 seasons we were in the Championship. We had that wee friendly over there. They lost us 4-0. January 2017, our first season back up into the top flight. But they've been all about. You know, it's all about. I mean, it's racing ball sport in Leipzig, but we know it's Red Bull, the fizzy drinks company, that sponsor them and so many other clubs and sporting occasions across the world. It's a kind of sports washing, if you like. Sports
which is another reason to give them it, I think.
It is. But to be honest, see, East Germany. You know, I just think I was growing up. You know, Berlin Wall hadn't fallen yet. It didn't fall till I was like 20, and we were wanting them to get, you know, capitalism in there, and they've done it big time. They've come back at us, but they've got a plan. They've got an ambition, you know, which is to be champions of Germany. They haven't won their first German trophy yet. They've been runners up twice in the Bundesliga. They've been runners up twice in the German Cup final. I'm hoping that maybe they're a bit distracted. You know, because they're starting to. They were playing last midweek in the cup semi-final, which they won, and they lost to the same team, Union Berlin, at the weekend there. With a few changes. I think our main hope tonight is that they are distracted while we are relaxed and focused.
I mean, you're saying there that they're a team with ambition, and they might have ambition. But we've got John Lundstrom. So, I mean, onto the team. Despite some rumours kicking about various injuries and stuff like that, Gio said in his press conference yesterday that no fresh injuries for the Motherwell game. So, I think the big question is, how do we line up front? Now, I had a wee chat with David Wren about this. Former Gersnet podder. Anyway,
what happened to that guy?
What happened to him? Aye, he's a good guy. And he suggested something that had crossed my mind as well. Scott Arfield at number 9. In terms of, I mean, I know he doesn't give you pace or anything like that. I don't know if that's how we're going to play tonight. You know, try and hit them on the counter with pace. I just wonder if, in terms of what Morelos offers, I think Arfield's the closest to that in terms of holding up the play and bringing others in. To me, you could set up in a way that you're bringing in Aribo and Kent, you know, and that would be his job.
Aribo and Kent have got to play.
The false number 9, is it they call it?
The false number 9. You know, we've got a deep line centre forward without an actual centre forward in front of him. A square peg is going to have to go in a kind of roundish hole tonight. I
saw Jordan Campbell on Athletic was saying it could be Aribo in that number 9 position.
Rangers are so wide. See, every time you try to get through the options for Rangers, especially in attack, you go, but he's better coming for wide. But he's better coming for the wing. You know, Sakala, you know, Scott Wright, great game in Saturday there. But I think we're lacking that one position. It's only one position. We keep talking Roofsu and Morelos, but only one of them would have been playing anyway, so we shouldn't get too upset about it. You know, 50 years ago last week it was the great semi-final against Bayern Munich. John Gregg didn't play. You know, we lost players even before the final. They
brought in Parlane for that game, and he scored.
Young Derek Parlane comes in.
Get Lowry on the night. There's a tip for you.
Something like that's going to happen, Colin, because we had the magic against Dortmund, and we're going to need magic again tonight. And it's going to be somebody doing something they're not used to doing. You know, we've got the option of Ryan Kent through the middle. You know, and play Sakala and Wright, or Sakala and Arfield out wide, or Aribo's out wide, or whatever. Something's going to change. Somebody's got to play out of position, and somebody's going to have to work a a really special shift. I think the whole team's going to have to work a special shift, but somebody's going to have to do it out of position. But I don't know. I feel kind of confident that. In my head, I think there's no reason we can't do this. In my heart, I think no. I think this is it. I think this is as far as we go. But there's everything Rangers have done this season. They've not won a game. They've won one game at home, RB Leipzig, in their European win this season.
Yeah.
Which was against Man City, in the Champions League. But Man City were already through by that point. They haven't played. All the teams have played, even if they played Spartak in Moscow, who they got a bye against because the Russian teams were banned in the knockout stages up to this point of the Europa League. All the teams have played have never won a European trophy, never been in a European final. Yeah. Whereas Rangers are playing, we've knocked out two European champions in Dortmund and Belgrade. Braga won the Europa League final in 2011. I just feel as if as I say, they've got a plan, they've got an ambition, they've got something all marked to at a point they've got to get to RB Leipzig commercially, but we've got history, and I feel as if we've got a kind of sense of destiny as well, and we've got to look at that as well as having more energy than they maybe got just now to carry us through tonight, because there's somewhere we've got to compensate for the sheer amount of talent they have got.
But I mean, they have got talent, right, and I'll accept that, but you have to, again, come back to Rangers and what they can bring tonight. We've already put out Dortmund, we've put out Braga, we've put out Red Star, teams that were probably fancied to put us out. We've got momentum and we've got character, and I just think when you get to this stage in the competition, you think, well, fuck it, let's just chuck everything at it.
We have got that wee bit of magic about us. I feel as if...
And there'll be plenty of beers there tonight as well.
Yeah, that's it.
Some of the videos are making me sick, by the way, watching them all drinking and singing.
I'm not jealous at all. We're off to Germany, we're at G51, but that'll do us now. I feel as if, as you say, there's a kind of magic about us, and I think we have... I was saying this to Ross in one of the previous rounds on one of the pods previewing, I think it was a Red Star Belgrade away game. Teams who go through something really traumatic the way we did, clubs like that, have a habit of, that's almost the kind of push they need historically sometimes, to next time they have a go at it, they have a go at Europe. In our case, they go all the way. I think there's a kind of esprit de corps, there's a kind of a collective sense of destiny amongst our players, without getting too dramatic or poetic about it. But anybody who's been to the nights at Ibrox, never mind what we did to Dortmund in Dortmund, there's something going on here. And I feel I can't help feeling all these silly arguments about, we've an unsuccessful season if we don't win the league. I understand that. That's us wanting to get back to judging Rangers the way we always judged Rangers before 2012. That's us embarrassed about the Celtic fans we have at our work or whatever. We've got to accept that there's an undertow from 2012 still there. And also, we've had a managerial change this season, and a lot of injuries, and the season's been moved in January. All these wee things together. All these wee things together have added up to something that I don't think we should be getting on the clubs back. I don't think we should be getting the teams back in any way. And all the nights I've experienced at Ibrox this season in Europe, it didn't feel like anybody thought, this is just the used to me. This isn't as good as winning the league. It's magical. We want this.
I think the turning point for me in terms of this season, in terms of thinking that something might happen in Europe, was Tavernier's equaliser against Dortmund here. I mean, over in Dortmund it was an incredible night and I couldn't believe what I was watching. But when Dortmund went 2-1 up here, you thought, oh, here we go, this is where this could end for us. But when Tav got that goal, I think everybody knew then, and the noise that night, and I just felt it had an element of sort of 92, 93 about it. I thought, something, I think this team might go somewhere this season with this. So as hard as a tie it is tonight, and over the two legs, I think we've got a right good chance. That's how, if we stay in the tie in front of that crowd next week, every chance.
Colin, this team, David Olmo, Spanish international, they've got Andre Silva, Portuguese internationals, Soboslai, the Hungarian international, got their Hungarian goalkeeper whose name's a combination of goulash and goalie. Galashi, they're quality all the way through. They can run right through you, can run over the top of you, they're phenomenal. And I'm thinking, it's like when we watched Dortmund at Ibrox, like Jude Bellingham in particular, world-class players have that quality where they seem to take the ball, lay the ball off, and move all in one movement, and they sometimes do it in mid-air, they're kind of gliding, and you're thinking, that's what we're up against again, we can't do this twice. But see, when I think about James Tavernier, even in the Scottish Cup semi-final,
second top goal scorer in the tournament.
When I think about James Tavernier in the Scottish Cup semi-final, that equaliser he set up for Scotty Arfield, he takes that ball for Conor Golson, he's pinned onto the line, by the champions-elect, and he's taken that ball in his chest and he's hit it right across to set up a goal, and all in one movement. his goal after a few minutes against Braga here as well.
Yeah.
Same as you're talking about the Dortmund game. We've got that kind of magic about us as well. We're gliding when it comes to Europe, you know, and we're going to really need to glide.
Yeah, we need the character tonight, boys. So yeah, on that, we'll leave it there. We'll wrap up for now. I think we're going to go and grab a couple of pints before the game. Enjoy the game tonight, guys. We'll have a preview show out tomorrow, live at 9:30, covering the Celtic game on Sunday, obviously, and we'll obviously be talking about tonight's events, and obviously the flagship show will be out on Sunday. So right, that's us. We're off. Enjoy tonight. It's a big night. They only come around every once in a lifetime sometimes, you know what I mean? So enjoy it. We deserve it. And bye for now.